Lost in this hazy room, the darkness surrounds. Pulsating beats electrify the ground. I feel the energy, it's flowing through my veins.
Hello, my beautiful collective. How are you doing? It's April from the Phoenix Collective. Okay, we are a group of people dedicated to this process on planet Earth, Gaia, Mother, to transmuting our pain and becoming better people. Okay, and today, first of all, I hope you guys all had a safe and wonderful 4th of July. It's my 4th of July is, thank you guys all for the birthday wishes. 4th of July is my fake birthday. It's a birthday that I adopted because whatever, that's it. Here's some shadow aspects of self, right? Because on my real birthday, I wasn't feeling like I was digging that whole thing. And so I changed it to the 4th of July because I always felt like everybody's partying anyway, so it didn't really matter. So it was and that's a real thing. Okay, when I think about like what that's all about, right? And that's all about like everybody's partying anyway, so the focus isn't on me, and I don't have to worry about like not being celebrated because it's just happening all around me. Okay, so that's some real insecurities going on there with that. And anyway, Facebook won't let me change it, but I'm actually an Aries, not a Cancer baby. And yeah, so I'm kind of horns first, mostly, not too emotional. Aries typically reacts before they think, and Cancers, like, they're up in their feels. But this Cancer energy that we're in right now, okay, today is the new moon in Cancer. I got bit by a bug by the river this weekend, but anyway, that's a whole nother story. It was a mosquito. I'm allergic, but I guess we all are. New moon in Cancer, emotional time. Okay, it's really Cancer energy is all related, I want to say, to self-love, but it's more so how we give and receive love, what's going on in our home life, and intuition. Okay, so that's really relationship with self. Okay, so the highest vibrational energy out there right now, scientifically proven, is what we're all seeking here, right? That state of authenticity. Okay, formally, it was thought that love was the highest vibration. To me, they're one and the same, right? Because we cannot become authentic, right, until we can love ourselves fully, right? And we can't love others until we've fully mastered that self-love as well. We can love others, but we can't properly make them happy, or, like, when we're projecting our own ick onto others, that means that we still are working on our self-healing journey. And what that does is that sets people up to fail because we're projecting out onto them. Okay, so new moon energy is always about setting intentions, right? Taking that energy that's being given to us as the moon takes its first day in that 28-day cycle into a new sign, and we harness that energy, we honor it, right? We acknowledge it, right? And then we set intentions that will take us through to the new moon cycle, okay, when we get into that full moon. Dang it. I'm going to charge my bait. All right, so anyway, the archetype of the moon is the mother. So it's the nurturer. It's, and Cancer is actually ruled by the moon too. So it's kind of a coming home. For when the moon is in Cancer, it's like it's coming home, right? So it's happy here. It's happy in this because it's governing its people. So this is really a time for looking at how we love ourselves and setting those intentions of how we're giving and receiving love to others. our deepest feelings and our intuition. So it's really important right now that during this time we're going to be up in our feels, okay? So we're gonna find that we are absolutely in a time of real quiet and calm within ourselves, but very connected to our emotions, okay? And so this is a time for self-care, right? We need to be really like loving on ourselves, because we will find that we are analyzing. So this is introspective time, right? So once again, we're going within, and we're looking at our emotional baggage, like what has gone on in our past that is affecting our future, right? Famous quotes for me: you cannot go into the future holding on to the past. But what you can do is analyze it and acknowledge what those lessons are. Whenever I start a new relationship, I would really love for all my exes to get together and meet one another, because it's like, boom, those guys made me who I am, right? With all those ups and downs, I learned about myself and they learned about themselves. It's part of a journey, and I think that they should shake hands because of one another, because of that guy and that guy and that guy and that guy, okay? I am a better person. And maybe it didn't look that way when I was in it, but now that I am of it, I can see that for what it is and honor it. Okay. And so yeah, real key things to remember right now is that emotional, intensity, and that need to nurture ourselves, so that we can positively process. Okay. That's self-care. Now, self-care is going to look different for everybody. As you can see, for me, I like grassy knolls. I like nature. Meditation and journaling is part of my self-care routine. Each day, it allows me to check in with myself, get in my own energy, and to process my shit from the day before, and the day before, and the years before, and the years before that, okay? I'm on a self-healing journey. We all should be if we are in that spiritual awakening, okay? And we are each day evaluating how our actions and intentions and movements affect the outside world around us. All right. So I don't know, take a nice warm bath, put some bath bombs in there, do a sea salt cleanse. Like once a week, I will cleanse in like mineral salts, and that really cleanses out your energy. It also removes like the EMFs and shit too. So it's just good to get all that ick off your energy. And just because the bathroom is such an awesome place for acoustics, I set my phone in the sink so that I get some really good sound, or my speaker in the sink, and I will do a sound bath while I'm soaking. And there's really great ones on YouTube that will take you through the different different frequencies, the hertz tones, that will like cleanse out each one of your chakras. Okay. And that's, yeah, once a week, do that. Ground yourself. I like getting to nature. I'm a ground. I like sitting on the ground. People are always offering me a chair, and nope. I like my ass firmly planted, and I meditate. When I meditate, I grow roots into Gaia, so I become one with her, right? So that's how I start my meditations always. As I just imagine like my root chakra, the red one, the one at the base of our ass, right? And I just imagine myself growing roots, and I practice my bliss breath. Okay, so for those of you not aware of what that is, okay, those are really strong belly breaths. Okay. And as you do those, you can do a long count. All right, you are actually hitting your vagus nerve, right? Which at the same time is making you calm, and it allows you to move into your day. So this is also the time when I activate my prana each day. Prana is life force energy, also known as chi. Kind of all religions and cultures have their own word for it, but I call it my prana. Okay, and prana, the difference is not air. It's not air. It's life force energy. It's that divine energy. Okay, the divine energy that connects us to all living things. All right, and the only like, it's super easy to activate your prana. Intentions. That's it. Is setting that intention. So as I breathe in, I just say to myself that I'm activating my life force energy, my prana. I'm taking in the energy which is available to all of us. Okay, this is from Mother Earth. This is from Gaia. It's her gift to us. It's what connects us to her and the world around us. Divine energy is energy. Okay, now remember, it doesn't discriminate. It can take negative energy too. So when and give out to anybody with any intention can use this life force energy, this divine energy to send, to send signals and stuff. So it's really important that you are activating with love and light, okay, and that you are only allowing and stating with your intentions that you are only allowing things into your energy that are positive and beneficial. So, and that it's that prana energy. So as you breathe in that life force healing energy and love and light, and you breathe out all the bullshit. I mean, you can even say that. Spirit has a humor, okay? Or you can breathe out all that does not serve you. But it's really important that you are sitting straight, sitting very straight and erect, all right? So that you can really breathe into your belly. So you're drawing that up in you, and, just maybe do a 4 count, 5 count, however long you can. And then breathe out, kind of like let your stomach out, and breathe out as much as you can all that is not serving you. Okay, release it. Okay, and it's just a really simple 5-minute process you can do at the beginning of the day. Outside for me is better, and that really just settles me into my energy for the day. And then as I go through it, it's really easy for me to feel what pops in and out of my energy, and to like not become in it, just stay of it. All right, and be like, ooh, I don't like this, it's not my energy. But some days are harder than others, and I'm really coming off a few days of being like overly emotional, and that's just maybe because I'm a female. We've got estrogen surging through our body. Okay, but I just want to say this. I want to go on record saying this, that as females, we are some badass individuals, okay? We've got estrogen surging through our body, and that's a real powerful hormone, okay? And I'm sorry, but men, they couldn't handle that shit, okay? Have you ever seen a man with too much estrogen, that roid rage? They bitch right the fuck up. So if men, they want to say that, females are like, wow, off the handle, and we are sometimes, for sure. I mean, we are all distinctly females, and that female energy, that estrogen energy, but they can't handle that shit. So anyway, that's just my kudos to my fellow females that are dealing with the estrogen surging in their body, because we're doing all right, and we'll get there. But anyway, self-care. Okay, so what does that look like for you? Like, back on track here. Is that a walk in nature? Is that a daily meditation? Is that a bath? Okay. Also, setting up a nurturing environment. All right. What is around you? Look in your home. Clear out your space. Sage out your space, and look into it. Are you surrounding yourself with love and light? Or is your space clean? Is it organized? Okay, it's super, super hard. I kind of try to practice that minimalisticness, but I love my earthly pleasures too. So don't get me wrong, but putting things in their place and taking them out and having real seamless, easy transitions really helps, okay? When there's stuff everywhere, your mind's gonna be everywhere, okay? I mean, like, I ain't perfect on that, okay? Like, ADHD here, okay? So I have to have things in their place. If I don't, I will destroy my house looking for something and then avoid it for 3 days because I don't want to be there, right? Who wants to be in that, right? We don't want it. So then I'll have to come back and clean it all up and stuff. But like, hey, I'm human and so are you. So anyway, this is all about setting intentions. So once we have our space clear and we are clear and we have everything around us that's setting us up to lean in without fear, right? Because the only way to deal with anything is to walk directly into it. There's no other way, okay? Without fear, okay? Okay. Fear and anxiety is created by the ego. It's how our ego copes with what we're dealing with. Okay, so it will handle it. The ego doesn't want to get rid of that fear and anxiety at all, because that's how it's coping. And without that, you might feel a loss of control, like, oh, I can't do that, I'm going to completely lose control if I step into this fully, right? Because fuck, that means being vulnerable, okay? And it's just so important that now that we have everything around us that is helping us move forward, that we can then step into whatever it is we need to step into during this new moon time, that's all focusing around giving and receiving love. Are we have healthy boundaries? Are we loving ourselves first so that we can love others? Okay, why I was talking about avoiding, like, just the same thing with my birthday, okay? Like, picking a new birthday that's a holiday, because then the focus isn't on me, right? Okay, well, maybe it should be about me. Maybe I should just take my birthday back, March 28th. Okay, and actually celebrate self. We'll see if I'm ready for that. But anyway, so I hope you guys all take this new moon energy. You set yourself up to love yourself and be gentle with yourself, and looking at that past baggage and without fear, and just making sure that you are set up to do so, because when emotions run high, we need calm and clarity. I'm going to do a tarot card next so I can send us all into the weekend with a little bit of advice and focus on the path that we are on now and where we are headed. But remember, if you don't like what you hear, you can change it, right? That's the beauty of tarot. Nothing I tell you, you can't change. So anyway, happy 4th of July. Happy new moon in Cancer. I'll talk to you soon.